What's happening, guys? The Film Junkie here. Yeah, that's right. Doing my little car vlog thing. I need to get a doc. I know. Putting other people's lives at danger. I'm doing this, right? No, I'm a good driver. Anyways, what's happening, guys? So, alright. Some interesting things came about today that I thought I would, okay, I'll talk about it on my lunch and be, just kind of chime in on it. I already have been chiming in on it on Twitter because there was it was confirmation, I guess, from, it was hey, you guys! I guess those guys had an interview with Matthew Vaughn, who, of course, is going to be promoting Kingsman 2, which I'm really looking forward to. And, they asked him about Superman and stuff like that. And apparently he talked about, he's had talks with Warner Brothers about Superman, a Superman sequel. And he's actually mentioned that before, which is kind of funny. And then first off, let me get this off my gourd here, okay? Websites, writers, proofread when you copy and paste quotes. Because I saw on numerous websites, because it started from that "Hey you guys" post, that it said, "Oh yeah, I'm currently he said something about I'm gonna do a treatment for another Kingman. Yes, that's right. Writer and director of Kingsman, Matthew Vaughn, mispronounced his movie's name. Left out the S, Kingman. But no, he didn't, because there's a video that goes along with it, and he says Kingsman. But all these websites just wanted to copy and paste, didn't proofread. When I saw it, I was like, why would he say Kingman? And I watched the video. I did that little thing where I used my brain, and I watched it for about 10 seconds and determined that was a typo from the original source. But every website has it as Kingman. Good Lord. All right. Now that we're off of that, so I saw a lot of people not happy about it, and I've seen it before too, where they just don't want Matthew Vaughn to touch Superman. So I went, okay, what is everyone's beef with Matt Vaughn? And I got a lot of things. I got people. It was pretty divisive actually, because a lot of people, were okay with it. Him and Mark Mueller or whatever the heck is, but then there's some people that hated that notion as well. And a lot of people are just going like his style doesn't match with Superman's, and I was going, okay. And I guess I could see that he does a lot of R-rated, over-the-top comedy, action comedy. So yeah, Kick-Ass and Kingsman. And I'm like, then I go look at X-Men First Class. I'm going, well, he reinvigorated the X-Men franchise. So what the heck? And then a lot of people are like, when I started really asking. Basically, it came down to this. The consensus was people are worrying about his colorful tone that he wants to, and then the red chonies. That's right. People are worried about the undies because he made a comment about that or something. And then people were saying he was talking shit on Man of Steel and Dark Knight, which not really. That was kind of... they were being a little bit dramatic, because he basically just said that he thinks that he was tired of the Dark Knight superhero movie. I partly agree, because I screamed, about Simon Kinberg wanting to ground X-Men Dark Phoenix, and I'm going, you guys are still chasing that Dark Knight. Stop it. You already had it with Logan, first off, but it just seems like studios and directors still want to capture that Dark Knight. They want to Dark Knight it. And that's why I partly agree with him, because I'm like, don't do that. You don't need to do a Dark Knight, And he was just saying, like, he just didn't like the darker tone. And a lot of us, of course, like the darker tone. A lot of people, it's mainly just, real fans of Snyder are afraid that he's going to undo what he did. And I'm going, no, that just wouldn't happen, guys. It wouldn't happen. They would just part ways, just like it happens at every studio. It's been happening at Lucasfilm. It's happened at Warner Brothers. Happened with Rick, whatever his name is, with the Flash and everything. It's just when they don't match. Warner Brothers wants to give creative freedom to the directors, yes, for sure, but they still got to stick with certain elements. They're not going to give them 100%. No, they're going to be, if they don't like what he was going to do, they would easily be like, hey, don't do that, please. We want to keep it as much as, when Superman's reborn, he's going to be more of the traditional Superman. We still want to keep it, not so like rescuing kitties from trees and put the red tighties on, It's just, I don't think he would actually do that. I mean, yeah, he made some comments, but it was like a decade ago. And then he made some other comments about it was 6 years ago. I'm going, things could have changed now. And then I'm even wondering, I'm like, I mean, he's talked briefly about it, but everybody's making it, it's just like the Leonardo DiCaprio Joker thing, because everybody's making it sound like they're in final negotiations. He just said they talked briefly, that's it. It's most likely, the odds are more in favor that it's not going to happen, because he already has a treatment for Kingsman 3. I saw his filmography, there's other ones that he might be doing too. I doubt it's going to happen, guys. But it just seems like a lot of people are just going crazy with it. And then some people were saying like, oh yeah, man, if Matt Vaughn directs it, he's going to sideline Lois. And I'm going, why the hell would he sideline Lois? And apparently because he's sexist. And I'm going, okay, well, try again, because in 2017, that term is so overly vague, it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, everything is freaking sexist. So somebody actually told me, like, yeah, I guess people have it in their heads that he'll just sideline him, like he's not good with his female characters. I'm like, oh yeah, like he wasn't good with Hit Girl or Raven? Yeah, he totally just treated those characters like shit. I'm like, what is that argument? That's not even an argument. That was just stupid. So my whole take of it is, do I think, well, if I had to pick him for a DCEU project, what would it be? Suicide Squad 2, but then, you know, most likely that's going to go to Gavin O'Connor. I would actually see that more because, you know, he's good with over-the-top R-rated action, which that Suicide Squad could totally be. Yeah, I mean, I think he would be okay with, I'd be optimistic about him doing Superman, but, I mean, overall, probably wouldn't, he's not my first choice for Superman, but I would not hate it, and I would totally be okay with it. So I guess I'm kind of like in the middle, where I don't hate it and I don't love it. So, but it's just, man, when people just going crazy over like, just, no, oh my God. I'm like, whoa, relax. It's not that serious. You just said in talks, let's just relax. It's okay. They're trying to figure stuff out still. I don't know. It was just kind of funny seeing everybody's reaction and then talking with people, you know, and I'm sure I missed some things too that I wanted to talk about, but yeah, it was just, when I got some reasons, I was going, yeah, you know, some of them I agreed with. When it comes down to a Man of Steel sequel, it's not going to be as dark as Man of Steel, the first one, or Batman vs. Superman. I don't think any DCEU movie is going to be as dark as Batman vs. Superman. It's just not going to happen. But I could totally be down for a Wonder Woman-toned Superman, you know, where you keep a little bit of dark in there, but it's lighter overall, you know. That's what I'd be down for. So, and I think that's what they would actually give us. They would actually take the tone that we had for Wonder Woman and then apply that to the Man of Steel sequel, you know. He's reborn, he's reinvigorated, he's a better Superman, but he's still reflecting on, hey, I fucking died. And Batman had his boot on my neck. Jesus. Yeah, there you go. Reflection. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you think about all this? All right? Take it easy.